Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Patricia. So today we are on with a super important video to a lot of people. Times are kind of rough right now. We are all trying to save a coin. I am trying to do the same thing over here. So I've heard about a lot of inspired by fragrances that a lot of people say kind of rival the OG. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to get a few of them and we're going to dive right in and I'm going to give you my thoughts. So this video is all about the Delina fragrances. You guys know I have been living in a hole. I just did not, I didn't give Delina a chance. I said that in a previous video. I took one spray of it, caught that sharp note, and just never even gave it another chance. I picked up 3 of them and we're just going to dive right in. And I've got my notes. Your girl has the receipts. I watched some videos. There are a plethora of inspired by, I keep wanting to say the D word. I'm trying to not say the word dupe and just say inspired by fragrances. That's why I keep having a little pause. But there's a lot of them out there. So I tried to watch some videos that gave me the best of, and then that's what I picked. So I have taken notes and we're just going to go ahead and get started. So we have my wonderful, beautiful Delina, and I picked up Delilah. Now Delilah was one I heard a lot of people talking about. We can see that the bottle is inspired by the OG fragrance. And I will say I did enjoy this one. Now, I put Delilah on my body because I wanted to really give it a chance. So I put it on my body and on my left arm. And then I used the Delina on the right. So I said bye. I put it on around 12:30, and by 5:30, both were pretty much gone. Now, that was just my initial thought. So, of course, I kept wearing it, throughout the day. I did say these were about the same strength of each other, between 8 and 8:30, and I said it just smelled like nothing was on either wrist. The scent was pretty much gone, which was shocking to me because everyone says Delina is a really long-lasting fragrance. So just the point that after about 5 hours it was gone was a little bit shocking to me, but that's what they look like. And let's go ahead and give Delilah a spray just to refresh my memory because it's been a minute since I've done this. And I just kept meaning to come back to you guys with a video, but y'all know how stuff gets in the way. So this is what the fragrance looks like. And give it a little spray right quick. Hold on, guys. You guys are going to hear the sprayer. Sorry. Oop, that got all over my finger. Yeah, this is, it doesn't have the punch of, it doesn't have the punch of Delina like the OG. This is nice. The smell is very reminiscent, but it doesn't have that initial punch that you get in Delina. But if you're someone that's just looking for, I want a beautiful rosy fragrance, I just want to know kind of what the hype is about, then I would say this would be a good one for you to get. Our next duo is Rose Couture and Delina Exclusive. So I heard a lot of people talking about this one as well. I love the bottle. The presentation is everything, so I will give it that. Let me give you the deets on this one. The wear test, I put on Rose Couture on the left. I put Delina Exclusive on the right. This was around, like I said, 4:12 in the afternoon. By 5:40, I said that the Rose Couture fragrance was actually stronger than the OG. I said by 7:20, Rose Couture was still going strong. And then by 10:46, I said that it was a sweet and pretty scent, but it was pretty much gone at that point. So they did not tell any lies about Rose Couture. Now, once again, I'm going to give this a spray. Just to remind. Oh, did you see the blast? Did you see that blast, y'all? Sorry about that. Now, to me, Rose Couture, you know what? Let me go ahead and spray exclusive, because now I'm just starting to get everything all mixed up. This one is exclusive, and then we have Rose Couture. On paper, I get a little more sweetness from exclusive. Let me put the cap back on there. I get a little more sweetness from exclusive. Rose Couture seems like it has a little bit more kind of pepperiness in it. Now, that would explain why it was stronger than the OG, because of that pepperiness that comes through. I'm going to list the notes for these fragrances just so you can see what I'm talking about in real time. If you want something that's a little smoother and creamier, then you're going to have to go with the OG. Really getting a sharpness in this one. It almost seems like it should be the dupe, the inspired by fragrance for Delina, instead of being for Delina exclusive, because of that sharpness. Once again, I bought this with my own money. Parfums de Marly did not send me this. I have purchased everything myself. They have no idea I'm making this video. So, yeah. And I also have one more Delina dupe inspired by fragrance. Now, this one I had purchased first, and this was before I had even purchased Delina. So I had no idea what I was smelling when I bought this, but this is Desired Rose by Eyenash. Now, I will say Eyenash does some beautiful fragrances. They are known for doing fragrances that are inspired by some of the top luxury houses. I enjoy their fragrances, but is this a spot on inspired by fragrance for Delina? No. Desired Rose, once again, I put this one on in the evening around 6:45, and I said that this one was a lot more lighter, and it did not have the punch of Delina. Like I said, this was purchased before I had even purchased Delina, but this did not have that punch. It is a beautiful rosy fragrance, pretty good longevity on it, but it just ain't it. I'm sorry, it's not. So the fragrance that is inspired by Oriana is called Reyna, and this is a Maison Alhambra fragrance. I know a lot of people are familiar with this one. Recently got a sample of it when I purchased something. I don't know what it was, but this is the sample. And I think I got this through, I know what it was. What is it? Ivy. Twisted Ivy. That's a wonderful place to get your decants. I knew I was going to be doing this video, so I was like, you know what? Let me just pick up a sample. So I'm going to spray the OG, and then we're going to spray Reyna. It's OG. Give this a spray. Okay. So when you spray Reyna, it's a lot lighter than the OG. So you're getting the marshmallow, but it's a lot lighter. With the OG, with Oriana, you get that marshmallow. I'm getting the fruit also with it. It's still sweet. It just smells like a wonderful marshmallow fruity cloud. I put this on at 12:25, so I had Reyna on the left, I had Oriana on the right. Said that Reyna was more orange blossom heavy in the first 10 minutes for the opening. And I said Oriana was more of a marshmallow and candy in the opening. And once again, this is during the first 10 minutes that I had the fragrances on. After about 10 minutes, Reyna turned into more of a marshmallow candy fragrance. And Oriana changed to more orange blossom. So the notes kind of switched up for both of these fragrances. So I said around 5:43, both sides, with Reyna. Okay, I could smell both sides around 5:43. Reyna was just a hair stronger. So then I did another check at 9 p.m. I said that both smelled about the same, and by that time both fragrances were light. So I see now why so many people were talking about this fragrance. This is really a good inspired by fragrance for the OG. So if you just want to know what Oriana smells like and you don't want to spend a whole coint to do it, then I would say pick this one up. I think that this is an excellent interpretation of that fragrance. I need to wear this more by itself. I'm just coming to you guys with a initial test of one wearing to decide if I would just use this instead of repurchasing or actually purchasing a full bottle of Oriana. Right now, this is on my list to get, but I think I'm going to check out Reyna and see how she does, and we'll go from there. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to come on really quickly and give you guys my thoughts on these inspired by fragrances. Maison Alhambra is just like killing the game. Even though Delilah didn't really do that much for me, it's still nice. I would say I need to wear this one by itself. Also, just on its own, not comparing it to anything, just to see, if I'd be able to get down with this instead of repurchasing the OG right now. And I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but right now I'm loving the OG, so the jury's still out. I love this so much that I have actually thought about getting the limited edition bottle of Delina. Like, that's how much I love this fragrance now. So let me know your thoughts on the inspired by fragrances. Are there other ones? I know like I said, there is a plethora of these fragrances out here that are coming for the girls. But let me know your thoughts. Have you found one that you just fell in love with and was like, you know what, I'm just going to stick with these? Or are you just down with PDM? Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.